Mr. Murat. First of all, the stakeholders of the steel and iron industry, I would like to greet you on behalf of Proemtia organization. Also, I would like to thank to EUROMETAL, YISAD, and Slobis. And my name is Umut Feyzioglu. I'm from Bank. I started my career in the Bank as an investigator, and later on, I thought I made I was empowered to have the establishment effort of the Proemtia. We established Proemtia 6 months ago, and we launched 2 days ago. Also, there were companies that attended to our launch, and I can see the people who attended us. And first of all, I would like to show you a trailer. Then I will share information about the establishment of our company.
Yapılmaz dijitalde diyenler oldu. Bu sektör diğerlerine benzemez. Ne gereği var diyenler oldu. Yılların alışkanlığı kolay kolay değişmez. Nasıl geçsinler dijitale diyenler de oldu. Ta ki Proemtia ile tanışana kadar. Proemtia olarak tek bir platformda onaylı satıcıların birinci kalite ürünlerini alıcılarla buluşturuyoruz. Alıcılara alışverişlerinde farklı fiyat seçenekleri, vadeli ödeme seçeneği dahil ödeme kolaylıkları, güvenli lojistik hizmetlerine hızlı ve kolay ulaşım imkanı sunuyoruz. Satış öncesinde ve sonrasında kesintisiz müşteri desteği sağlıyoruz. Gücümüz ve bilgimizle ticaretinizi geliştirmek için buradayız. Proemtia, endüstriyel ürün ticaretinin dijital platformu.
Şimdi son zamanların çok popüler bir yapay
Lately, we have ChatGPT, a deep learning AI bot. It's a language model. It answers to the questions that you ask it. After we developed this platform, we asked to ChatGPT, we asked it primarily steel and iron industry. In the traditional industries, how can we make the working methods more quickly, faster, etc. And they advise us to make a B2B platform, and we really like that, so we wanted to share this with you. What do we do as Proemtia? We want to digitalize the industrial product commerce. It's a project funded by Bank, and starting with the iron and steel industry, we would like to get to other industries. That's our goal, and for that purpose, we established Proemtia. You know that the e-commerce has 18% share, and there are platforms with the B2C nature, but the share of the B2B are low, but we want to increase this. Why do we start with the iron and steel industry? So, as you may all know, the iron and steel industry is a huge sector. It's a $35 billion sector. Yeah, it's one of the main inputs of the many industries in Turkey. They have many buyers, so for a B2B platform, they have a lot of sellers, and it's a sector which is being financed by the Bank for a long time. We have many categorized stainless boxes, pipes, long products, flat products, etc. And now we are being intermediaries for the sales of about 70 different kinds of products. Also, we want to ease the life for the sectors, and we want to touch upon the sectors like the white goods, etc., automotive, and currently we have agreement with the 30 resellers in the seven area of the Turkey region of Turkey, and if you look at the www.proemtia.com, if you go there, and we have started accepting buyers into that. And what do we offer? Which advantages do we offer? First of all, I would like to mention that in the steel and iron industry, especially the merchants and companies, they don't want to show their prices to each other. That's what we got, that's what we understood in our talks, and we got now confirmed sellers. It's like a club which we accept only certain sellers. They should have a good pass, etc. And we don't show the name of the sellers to the buyers until the transaction is made and the sellers are being represented by codes that even we don't know who the code belongs to, and these codes change once every 24 hours. Also, I would like to mention that only the first class certified products can be sold in this platform. So the buyer will search according to the code and may buy accordingly. And the third advantage that we present to the buyer is the competitive and transparent prices. And we want to increase the competitiveness between the sellers, and we want to contribute to the uh, pricing range, and we want to ease buying the steel and iron products rather than calling everyone one by one. They can see prices all at once. You can have a payment term, and the sellers say that you can pay 30 days later with 4%. And when they enter this system, we show to the buyers that in 30 days maturity they can have the product with 4% more. But also we have a a platform card. Only the customers of these cards can have maturity dates on their payments. Also, I mentioned location. Purchaser buyer can select the seller from the filter, and they can compare the prices faster. We have a cooperation with Bosan Logistic. I can mention that a buyer bought the product, then they can select the delivery from warehouse, and they could prepare the logistics, or they could contact to the seller and ask them to deliver, and they pay them for as a delivery fee, or they can select deliver with logistics, uh, and the system recognizes the buyer and seller's addresses, and um, they show a price determined by Borsan for transportation. If they like the price, they can accept that, and the product is delivered by the ATA company, a subsidiary of Borsan. I would like to mention about the advantages for sellers. We know that sellers have already current customers. We don't aim to replace their customers or their current sales channels. We just want to create ourselves next to them. We are giving them chance to increase their product ranges. For example, a seller of ours in Bursa, while they don't sell long products, they added long products, even if despite they did not sell that, but they decided to add after single platform. I have to mention the trustful buyer system. And first we receive the money and we block the money, and after the seller delivers the buyer, either to the buyer or to the Borsan Logistic, etc., after they upload the shipment documents, after we confirm that we pay for the seller in 3 days, we thought about the platform that helps facilitate safe transaction, and we are able to provide them a sales system with maturity dates like the DBS system. And the most thrilling part, now I'm looking at that sector, the steel and iron industry is like a financing banking sector. They're bankers themselves a little bit because they predict the economy, and a company can be both buyer and seller. I would like to tell you that, for example, you can make payments with the credit card and bank cards, and we with Mocha, we got in cooperation with them, and you can pay with that. Now all of the products are being sold for installment without a maturity difference, and in the payment step with in the 12 months, it only has 8.5% interest rate in any installments up to 12 months. So in the current economical conditions, it's really important. We have wire and EFT, business plus cards, will have monetary credit campaigns, and they will be transferred to this card, and then they will be able to buy with that. Also, we have buy card, dealer's card. They allow you to pay over this. Also, the seller can upload the products in dollar, euro, or Turkish lira. And for dollar, uh, we use the declared exchange rate declared by the central bank. The regulations forces us to use Turkish lira, but still we convert to dollar and use it like this. Our roadmap will launch last Tuesday. In the month of June, we have a e-tender module, and our mobile application will be activated in the June. Also, we want to increase our product range with aluminum sector. And while ending my speech, I should mention the e-tender module. A seller can define the starting price. They can define specification of the product, and they can open a tender auction and ask for the offers of different uh, companies, and those who will buy, they can define their specification, and they can open a Dutch auction. And of course, our mobile applications test works are being done of shareholders. The software is made by Softec, subsidiary of Işbank. They worked for a year for this, and also for payment we are in cooperation with Mocha. Also, Borusan Logistic is our logistic partner, and we are thinking of including different partners. Thanks for listening to us. If you have any questions, the Mr. Murat will be intermediary intermediary, and we have also a booth here expecting you for a tea. Thank you, Mr. Umut. In the sector, having more service providers is an important thing. So I have a question about the material. In any case of any problem for material, what will be the criteria? You know, the in the steel and iron, we have the IN, the norms of the companies themselves. How will you act on that? For example, after being processed, a material goes from first class to second class. What will you do about that? Rather than quantity, you mean quality here? Because about quantity, we have something like that. From Çolakoğlu, I purchased first quality, but they use norms from 1950s. They have a large tolerance range. So after CNC tables are manufactured, the new ones, they have a narrower quality range, and they will bring new features. So we will only sell certificate and first grade materials. They will have to abide to that. But we were asked that about these materials, the buyers want these documents, and we have a live support. And if buyer wants any documents, we will give them. And they may require additional information. We want to help them. So will there be any information recorded on the system, like the tolerance of the thickness, etc.? In the system, there's generally quality. If there are additional things, I can deliver to the buyer, but it's hard thing to do, I know. First of all, the launch was great. You prepared a good platform, and in America there was a company called Rebus. They had similar platform, but I don't know how successful it was. But it was frequently used. I don't know uh, what they do, but as I heard, they had problems in Europe. Have you investigated Rebus company? What do you think about that? We spoke to that company once we first started to develop this. We talked to three companies: Rebus, Reka from Russia. Also, we have third one from Germany, Metal Sub, that makes steel and iron and precious metals. They are all e-commerce companies. What came closer to us was the company from Germany. In there also you can see whom you are buying from until the transaction is complete. We got our standards from them. We also met with them and made a know-how transfer. Any other questions? Thank you very much.